Day 2 of this Calgary Stampede, and man, were there some performances today. In the tie-down roping, we started it off quickly. Now, you'd think Barry Burke 6 and 9 was going to be safe, but Marty Yates of Stephenville, Texas, had another idea. He came out, and how about this? He's a 1/10 of a second faster at 6 and 8. Then Burke, Heron, and Jarrett rounding out the top 4. In the bareback riding, one of the real rising stars of this industry is this bareback rider from Granite Falls, Minnesota. Tanner Rouse and a Calgary horse called Rum Flavor. These two get along in spectacular fashion to the tune of 86.5 points. Wow. Then a bunch of real good Canadians right in behind him. In the steer wrestling, don't often see a three-way tie, but that's what we had today as Casey Jones of Decatur, Texas, started it off in lightning fast fashion. Thought maybe that 4 and 2 was going to do it, but a couple of guys had other ideas. Kyle Irwin, Robertsdale, Alabama comes out. He says, I can do that, and in fact, that's exactly what he does. But then the Canadian champion, who's been absolutely unstoppable, Tanner Milan from Cochrane, he comes out and says, okay, 4 and 2 is the flavor of the day. Well, I can do that as well. There's 3 of them right there. 4 and 2 for those 3 Cowboys. Then we had the 4 and 4 from Nick Guy rounding out our top 4. In the saddle bronc riding, well, yet another tie. Cody DeMoss, Heflin, Louisiana. This Calgary horse, Gross Beetle, used to throw everybody off early in his career. Now this is the horse to have, and you're going to hear Cody DeMoss tell you exactly what he thought.
Hey, good horse.
Yeah, good horse is right, and he was sensational. But Rusty Wright from the championship family, the Wright family from Milford, Utah, he says, I got Calgary's Texas Cherry. I think I can do that as well, and that's exactly what happens. Both guys in with 87.5 point rides, and Bradley Harder and Chet Johnson. How about the low man of the 4 at 86 points? Ladies barrel racing, Carmel Wright. Oh, the Kiwi cowgirl gets it done on Tweety today, and this is absolutely flawless. 1 to the right, 2 to the left, keep those barrels standing, run hard between them. That's exactly what she does. Carmel Wright and Tweety going to check in with a very solid 17 and 72. They go to the head of the class on day 2 of this Calgary Stampede, and a nice check to go with it. Nancy Hunter, Fallon Taylor, and Mary Walker rounding out the top 4. Bull riding, well, it seemed like it was all about ties today, so Dakota Butter, the Kindersley Cowboy, he's the reigning Canadian champion. He's got Outlaw Buckington, one of my favorite bulls on the planet, checks in at 88 points. And we thought, okay, that's got to be safe. Well, it's not, because João Ricardo Vieira, the Brazilian sensation from the PBR, jumps out on Outlaw Bucker's big rig and is every bit as good with yet another 88 and yet another tie. And those 2 guys took the victory lap, spit top honors, along with Mike Lee and then Tanner Byrne. It was a sensational day that ended with a big-time hailstorm right after the rodeo ended. That was good timing. Great rodeo, day 2, Calgary Stampede.